And I do want to share a couple of fun facts about HIV and how it can be transmitted. And anything that I'm saying, you can definitely go look up online just to double check to make sure that I'm telling the truth. But there's only like four main ways that the HIV virus can be transmitted. That's through vaginal secretions, or however you say that. So, ladies, you know what I mean. That's through breast milk. That's through semen. And there's one more. I don't have it on top of my head, but it's another common way as well. Those are the four main ways that you can contract HIV. So a lot of ways you would have to have consent to get a hold of breast milk, semen, vaginal secretions. You would have to have consent to get a hold of all of that, which means at that point you're going into something knowing, because I'm sure you know about HIV, or you know that there's a possibility of you getting a sexual transmitted disease without you using protection. So somebody who is on top of their medicine, taking it how they're supposed to, going to their 3 to 6 months appointments, those are the people that you don't want to give the side eye to, or don't want to have a stigma towards, because they're actually on their shit. They're actually doing what they're supposed to do to maintain and survive in this world with that virus. Now, those of you who aren't taking your medicine on a regular, or taking it 1 month, taking it not the next, off and on, whatever the case is, those are the ones you want to be careful for. I know you can't just automatically tell and look, but those are the ones that you definitely want to be careful for, because they're the way they can transmit it, it could be very serious than someone who can just give you HIV straight. I'm going to edit this part. So I also want to talk about how I took the news when I actually found out. I was definitely, at the time, I felt like, before I found out, I felt like I was living the time of my life. I was having fun. I was going to parties. I was just hanging it, kicking it, just having fun in life. Not taking a lot of things that I should have been not taking it serious as I should have been. And of course, I'm paying for it now. But as long as I know what I'm doing and where I messed up and move forward with it, that's where the progress comes in. However, I was in a very devastated place. I was almost suicidal. I was thinking, why this happening to me? Why this, why that? Like I say, I went from having nothing to straight to having HIV. There was no in between. There was just straight that. So, of course I felt bad, but I eventually came to realization that God wouldn't put me through something that He didn't feel that I could handle. So with that being said, I guess He had it in His plan for me to have this, and hopefully to inspire somebody else to prevent it from getting HIV, to have a better understanding of HIV, to just all around be aware of what's going on in this world, because it's far more serious than a lot of you are taking it. Like, if you out here raw dogging everything, any and everything, without knowing people from a can of paint, you are in risk. I don't care if you do it one time or you did it once, twice. You are in risk of having HIV, or you're in risk of having any kind of sexually transmitted disease. And it's really real out here, because once you get it, especially HIV, there's no turning back. There's no cure. You have to be on your medicine for the rest of your life. You have to stay on your doctor's appointments. You have to stay knowing what's out there, because a lot of you people probably don't know that a lot of this HIV medicine is becoming resistant. So a lot of these people who are spreading the virus are spreading mutated HIV, which means they had treated it at one point but stopped taking a medicine and then started out here having sex with people and transmitted it, and now that person can't get regular treatment because they have basically received a half-treated, mutated HIV. I know it's hard to, or it's a lot to process, but so if you're out here having raw sex with people, especially people you don't know, off a dating app, off of anything, please stop. Please make the conscious decision to wrap it up, to take your life serious enough as well as everybody else and people who you may have relations with in the future, because it is very serious out here, y'all. I really want people to do their research on HIV, any sexually transmitted disease. I want y'all to have an open mind and be receptive to people who may have it, or people who are dealing with it in different ways, because you just never know what that person's going through. You never know what the future may hold. I know for damn sure I never thought I would get HIV. I would be the type to talk about somebody who had HIV, or talk about, just have a stigma towards them, or have a certain ignorance. But I guess God put me in position to where I don't need to be like that, or he put me in a position to where I'm now more mature than that, basically. So I really hope this video helps some people. Like I said, I really hope this helps somebody. I really hope people are aware and taking serious how taking it. I really hope people are aware and taking it as serious as it needs to be, because it is real out here, y'all. It is not just, oh, I didn't get it this time, or oh, just whatever. Take it serious. It's real out here, y'all. It's very real. So please, please, I beg you, take your sexual lifestyle serious at all times, no matter how much you're in the moment, no matter how good it feels, no matter how right it may feel. Do it the right way. If that person, if you haven't went and got tested with that person at the doctor, and y'all both have y'all test results sitting in front of y'all, then don't do it. Or use it as protection until you do know. But do not do it.